Fox News' key to success. Use the victim and push the God angle, but don't bother asking why the bus crashed in the first place.
Live from the Fox 9 studios, here are Robin Robinson and Jeff Passolt.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Fox 9 News at 9. A bus carrying a high school band overturned on the highway, killing a student and injuring dozens more.
The crash happening early yesterday morning on I-94 near Albertville. The bus was heading to Pelican Rapids, and that's where Fox 9's Jamie Reese joins us live tonight. Jamie, a tough time for those folks.
Absolutely. The field trip was supposed to end back here at the high school yesterday morning. Investigators are still trying to figure out why the bus ran off the road. The community is just beginning to grieve the sophomore student killed in the crash.
She lit up. Her eyes sparkled.
Jessica Wisher smiled for this photo just this past weekend on her school band's cultural trip to Chicago. She died when the chartered bus bringing them home flipped on I-94, injuring dozens of the 45 students and chaperones on board. Marlis Ebersveller was Jessica's school counselor and Sunday school teacher.
Jessica was an ideal student for her teachers, engaged, conscientious, attentive, and intelligent. I don't believe she ever got into trouble.
She got the stuff right away, smart girl, I guess, and she was a nice girl, smiled a lot, good personality.
Edgar Hernandez was training Jessica at the Cenex gas station where she was recently hired.
I just had a coworker coming in crying and stuff. Yeah, it's a shock to the town, I guess. It's hard for us because, I mean, everybody knows each other around here, and it's tough.
A community-wide prayer service scheduled at the high school Sunday was canceled because of snow.
I went to get the prayer service because I wanted to say prayers and sorry for what happened to everybody and debrief a little and just know a lot of family members and some of their children and what they may be going through.
Jessica's family has to be going through heartache. They expressed their thoughts through Jessica's counselor.
Kim, her father, told me that if you wanted to buy a daughter like Jessica, you wouldn't be able to. You could never afford her. Kim said that Jessica has always been their little angel and now always will be, and that yesterday she sprouted wings.
School is expected to reopen tomorrow with counselors on hand and at least 3 people still in the hospital. Jessica's family says they've been overwhelmed by the outpouring of support, and we'll hear from them coming up at 9:30. Live in Pelican Rapids, Jamie Reese, Fox 9 News.
They followed that up with this next report. It's kind of strange how they didn't bother to ask anybody why the gas meter was put in such a vulnerable place.
An accident in St. Paul sent a truck crashing into a gas meter, and that started it leaking immediately.
That caused a number of homes nearby and buildings to evacuate. And Fox 9's Beth McDonough is live at the scene with the very latest. So, Beth, everyone okay out there?
For the most part, everyone is okay. One person, a pregnant woman, was taken to the hospital simply as a precaution, but everyone else was able to walk away from the scene, with some, however, not knowing whenever they might be able to come back here. One of those people is Bill Cappy. He's a longtime resident here, and he's one of several people in the area of 1400 Rice Street on St. Paul's north end who left their homes as the strong smell of gas seeped in. The leak happened after 2 trucks collided around 5 o'clock today, and one of those trucks, the green truck, veered into a gas meter, a meter that borders Cappy's home and a dental clinic.
I just heard them hit, and I heard the gas leaking, so I know they hit the valve there. I seen his truck right by it, so yeah.
You weren't taking any chances?
No. I knew it right away. It was the gas leaking.
Yep, he got out just as a precaution as well. He and his wife evacuated along with folks from 2 other buildings. Tonight, gas to this building has been turned off. As for Bill Cappy, he told us that he and his wife are breathing a lot easier tonight. We'll tell you why ahead at 10. Live in St. Paul, Beth McDonough, Fox 9 News.
All right, Beth, we'll see you later on.
And last but not least, a black woman was killed in a car crash. Of course, she only rated 49 seconds of coverage and no photos.
Minneapolis police are saying they stopped chasing a stolen vehicle down Lake Street this morning right before it crashed into another car, killing a young mother. The collision happening near Lake Street and 35W. The driver, a 15-year-old boy, ran from the scene before police caught up with him at a nearby Kmart. 26-year-old Hannah Abukar of Minneapolis died in the crash. 2 children also hurt in what witnesses describe as a mangled mess.
There was smoke coming out of his car, and right away when I looked at the other car, I knew that there was no way the driver would have made it through that. It was, I mean, the driver's seat was pretty much in the passenger seat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty, my stomach just sank when I saw it. And it was a bad scene.
5 officers involved in the chase are on standard paid leave tonight.
I never knew that the police in Minnesota have a policy of stopping their chase to protect people. And if they do, why start the chase to begin with?